Setting course for the Arctic.
Hate to do this, but you're the only one who can pull this off. You know I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the Codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin. We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
There. We're set to record across all spectrums. Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through. Okay? Whoa! Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
It doesn't look like any place we've been before. Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secure beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you. That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
I'm glad to see our joint effort paid off like we hoped.
aside from us getting this ship up and running, which was mostly Dr. Shen's work, I haven't felt particularly useful in a long time. I'm more than happy to leave the hard decisions to the commander.
Long live the Resistance.
Avenger plotting new course.
Our soldiers took some hits during the most recent covert action, but word from the medical team is they'll all be fine.
If there are orders you would have us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
Begin the covert action immediately, Commander.
Central? Commander, excellent. My analysis of the fragmented codex data is almost complete. The information I've uncovered so far outweighs the loss of the Shadow Chamber, as you'll see.
Is that an elder? Haven't seen one in at least a decade.
Yes, and I believe I now understand why. The Elders appear to be afflicted with an aggressive form of tissue degeneration, rapid muscular atrophy, to a degree I had not even thought possible.
So they're dying. Sounds like our job just got a whole lot easier.
As with most things involving this adversary, it's never quite that simple. The Elders have been aggressively searching for a cure to their condition for centuries. Each time they encountered a new species, they procured what genetic information and material they required and moved on to the next world. Until now. I believe they found something in us. Something important enough to cause them to take root.
A cure?
Not that I can determine. Several key files were previously deleted as part of something called the Avatar Directive.
Avatar. We need those files.
Were I to gain access to a fully functioning codex, I might be able to recover them.
Or blow the entire ship to hell this time around.
I didn't say I needed the creature here, Bradford. I am confident I could access the unit remotely, provided your soldiers can get close enough to it in the field without destroying it first.
That we can arrange, Doctor.
New objective added.
We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings.
Interesting choice. I'll send word as soon as we're finished, Commander.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance. Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Setting course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy.
deployed.
Our readings indicate that Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area. And if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be in disarray. Advent has constructed a psionic transmitter in this area, tied directly into their primary network. Our intel suggests destroying it while it's still connected will severely damage their linked systems. Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug. you.
I can do that.
Moving to designated coordinates. Closing on target position now.
Got it. Moving. Let's do this. Orders confirmed. On the move. Confirmed. On Overwatch.
On a l'outil d'équipement visuel.
I'm trusting you here.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
Let's move already. Overwatch. Location confirmed.
That seems reasonable.
Move, move, move!
Viens par là. Je l'aurai la prochaine Alpha!
Commander, that codex provides the ideal opportunity to infiltrate the Advent network. We will need to move in with the Skulljack to initiate the process.
I've disabled it.
Commander, I believe we are seeing something entirely an alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces. I strongly advise a cautious approach.
J'ai des troupes d'Advent en visuel.
That's another notch for me. Tired of waiting around. You can't handle me! You want some more? Ready to rock! Closing on target position now. Come get some.
Moving to designated position.
If you say so.
Grenade!
On Overwatch.
vigilance.
Running! Overwatch! I've got eyes on that them troops. Hostiles pacified! I definitely got that one. This fire is getting dangerous. We're green to go.
We're green to go.
Go patch him up. Roger that. Healbot coming through. A righteous strike! It only damaged the armor. You want some more? On Overwatch.
Roger that. En vigilance. I was up. Le toit sur la détente. Tout de suite. Des advents ici. Objectif en vue. Cible éliminée. À vos ordres.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Scanning.
Confirmed. Come get some.
A good decision. Moving out. Trusting you here. Overwatch. Adjusting aim.
Missed.
Not good. It hit the plate. Frag out! Run until empty.
They're not picking up any other contacts. Get those charges deployed.
Tout de suite.
On the move. Tired of waiting around. Why am I on cargo duty? On Overwatch.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Sensors are
Overwatch.
key. Come get some.
Signal confirmed. X4 charges are active. Advent City's centers are but one organism. When criminals, such as XCOM, strike against any single part, they strike at us all. While Advent outreach squads rush to provide much-needed assistance to the affected areas, our peacekeepers hunt down our attackers.
Commander, although I firmly believe the specimen we have recovered is crucial.
New objective added.
Hello, Commander.
We are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a... This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Your forces have stood against every threat presented by the enemy thus far, Commander. Still, we must remain focused until Earth is free from Advent's grasp. This unknown entity could be the key.
Our cooperation has proven to be a boon to the Resistance.
lead this action to victory.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
If there are orders you would have us follow, Commander, tell us what must be done.
Avenger plotting new course. Avenger plotting new course.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action, but after a few days' rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Our understanding of the Elder's vision has grown, and now we must strike in new ways to crush their efforts. My kind will do whatever is needed.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough. Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely, something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
This is the voice of the Resistance, spreading the truth about what's really happening out there. Word from the front lines, XCOM has once again proven that despite what...
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar Project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
We're making progress, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest findings. We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this. Commander, once we move on the Advent network tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared. We'll need to streamline this operation, Commander. That means sending in fewer personnel than we typically would deploy. If we're going to infiltrate the Advent network tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
put Advent down for the count. This will be a two-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. With Advent in an uproar, we'll access the portal and take the fight to their front door. All goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back. Move to infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.